All right, how you guys doing? This is your man Bogy. So we are here in season 2, episode 28 of the CREW After Hours. So we are here with J.F.E.W in the house. We got ALUCARD all the way from Transylvania. We got GB busting ghost, and we got RAFEW, the best entertainer in the house, and your man Bogy. So we are about to get J.F.E.W that's going to talk about video games. So J.F.E.W, take it away, brother.
All right. Thank you, Captain Bogy. Thank you for that intro. Been waiting to. I'm so excited today because I think this is probably one of the best episodes that we have done. Really happy to have two of my best friends on here for the first time. Well, RAFEW's been here before, but RAFEW and Alex, that's just a great thing. And
Thank you, buddy.
just to share a little bit of and just like doing this stuff, it's what it gives me so much passion to do videos on YouTube and to continue doing Gamers Attic, because when I look at this group right here, I see a bunch of guys who don't take life too seriously, because time is not guaranteed for us, so you got to live in the moment and you got to live every day like it's your last. And I honestly feel like being here with you guys is, I feel like a celebrity. I feel like someone who has millions, even though I don't, just having you guys as my friends, because friends like you is not something that you
Thanks,
find every
buddy.
day. So I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And it's funny, when I started the Gamers Attic years ago, I had this vision of just sitting around and just talking about video games and reminiscing, right? And I met ALUCARD after I created a group, and we were just talking about something that was going on. I remember there was an issue, and we just started talking about video games. We just kept talking more and more, and then the more I talked to this guy, I was just like, man, I want to talk to him some more. So yeah, our friendship became really big. And
What was that on Tuesday that you were talking to him?
I think it was Monday at 11.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it did go into midnight, and then it became late.
Let's get it on.
But it was such a great feeling, and he really like helped me inspire, because I would watch his videos, and I'm already shy from the get-go, but he helped me open myself up a little bit more and just be myself on camera. So that was, I'm really humbled by all the help that ALUCARD gave to me in the past, and all of our talks, and I love him like a brother. And then RAFEW, I've known RAFEW for like we're getting close to 20 years. 'Cause we used to work together in the airport, and I had the opportunity to work with him in the checkpoints, and he just has this mind of a child, like myself. Like, he has a young mind, and he likes the same things that I like, and he just has this big sense of humor that you don't find every day, and his smile is infectious. So I remember working with him, how it would be the checkpoint, and beautiful women would come through, and we would look at each other like little devils, thinking all these naughty little things. But I don't know, it was just such a fun time to work.
You gotta tell them about we would do the Borat to each other. We're like, strap.
Yeah, we would. I think
Pretty-
at that time, Borat was really big, and we were like strong, meaning beautiful or whatever. But
It was our code. It was our code.
it was a code. But RAFEW became such a close friend that he would come to all of my son's birthdays every year, and he never missed I think he only missed like one birthday. He would come. It was like a natural. It was like a thing. They would always be there. So
Well, he was looking for sexy girls at your parties.
think, well, yeah, for some of the time, but for the
The
most part,
juguitos. The juguitos.
for the most part,
Did you find his mom at any of these parties?
I think. Well, my mom and him were missing for a little while, so I don't know what was going on there.
Oh, never mind. You know, I forgot to tell you before I met you, bro. We became good friends. I was already tapping, and I didn't want to let you know till we really cemented this relationship. You know.
Why do I have a feeling that Alucard is actually your dad?
Could be.
Oh gosh, guys.
I could be Derek. Sorry.
So, anyways, I just wanted to break that in and mentioned all that, and of course, everybody knows of my close friendship with Christian and Captain Bogy. So, you know, I can't say more about that. So, video games. So, I've been doing a lot of stuff lately with video games. My collection's been growing. I've been finding stuff, and I haven't been paying much. I always try to find good deals, and I don't try to break, you know, the bank. The only recent thing that I did was an upgrade on the PS5, where I upgraded the I inputted like added SSD to my PS5, and it's a great thing to do because you have more memory now, and you know you can store more games.
Oh, you have a PS5 now. Cool.
Yes, I got the PS5 last year. I was able to get one in May, and it's the most costly investment I've ever done in a video game console. You know, up to date, but I really do enjoy it and I love it, and it was worth the money. I played that more than any other console, and I've been a diehard PlayStation fan. Also,
Yeah.
so, oh, do you have to say something or?
Oh no! I want you to finish your statement because I ADD and I talk a lot. But you were talking about how much it costs to get your PS5. I remember getting mine the day before it was released and getting that. But when I left my relationship, I decided to leave it with my ex because I like to leave things in a cordial manner and be nice. So I did that. So, but in the next 4 months or so, I'll probably be re-getting your PS5 back again. But I'm really happy that you got a PS5, bro. And I also appreciate your words earlier that you said, man. It means a lot, just so you know. I just had to step in and say that because I don't think, not to cut off your segment, but I don't think you realize that when I met you and at the time that I met you, that when I needed somebody in my life that was going to be kind, because for some reason I used to attract toxicity. You were literally one of the only people to make me feel calm and stick by my side. And I think you're one of the best people I've ever met. And I'm so glad to call you my best friend because I can count my friends on one hand. Well, now more hands because on Tuesday I could count them with both hands. Circle jerk. Sorry, kidding. Go ahead.
Listen, you're gonna get me emotional.
Sorry, dude, but I mean it, bro. I fucking mean it. You don't know the impact because I was hurting really bad at one point, and you were there. And when I was being shit on, and you were the only person, and that all got relieved. And then when I went away from YouTube because I was stressed or my ex or that, or I was working hard, you just stuck by me. You were literally been a great friend to me, and I appreciate you. I'll let you finish your segment now. I just want you to know that, and I'm really excited to be here talking with you guys. Like I'm like, holy shit, I missed this. I missed doing this. Yeah,
we're here, brother.
You
Brotherhood.
brought some tears to my eye, but I didn't expect that. But
Hey, thanks, Javi. Thanks to you also for the kind words you said. Everything you say, I feel the same way. Like we're brothers. It's our love of video games, our love of '80s, our love of movies.
I mean, this is, to me, guys, this is my identity. This is who I am. Like, I love this stuff. And also, when you talk about '80s RAFEW, I know that RAFEW's dream was to be an actor because he's done some stuff, and there's nobody that goes to comedy shows and music specials more than RAFEW. He is just like the biggest fan of entertainment. So that is so much dedication he puts into that, and I love to see when he puts the pictures up.
Monster King.
But yeah, I'm really into the retro scene to get back into the games. I'm sorry I spent so much time away from the topic, but anyway.
fault.
So no, not my. It's okay. So, anyways, recently, I found a Coleco Vision on a toy forum that was for sale, and I got it for $20. And when I got it, I started cleaning it up, and I didn't think it was gonna work anyway. So I tried to power it on. Sure enough, it didn't power on. So, it's always good to make connections online, and I've always been so humbled to be in so many good gaming groups because I never focus on negativity. I'm always focused on making good relationships and talking to people. And there was a guy there that he was a programmer, and he was kind of like putting his game out and putting his channel out, and he was feeling like he wanted to quit. And I messaged him because that's kind of like what I do when I feel like something's wrong. And I told him, hey man, I don't know you, but don't give up on your dream, man. I've been checking out your channel, and I don't think you should close down anything. I think you should keep doing what you're doing, and I think you bring something unique. So we got around to talking, and I told him about my Coleco, and he told me that he fixes Coleco Vision systems. And
Cool.
not even knowing the guy, he said to me, hey, send me the console and I'll fix it. Just pay for shipping. So I went ahead and I sent him the console, and I thought to myself, well, if he's for real, great. And if he's not, whatever, the console's broken anyway. So I send it to him, and maybe like a week later, he hits me up back, and he shows me videos of what's wrong with it, and he opens up the board, and it's got in it, and it was really nasty. And he cleaned it out really good, opened up the controllers, got it running again, and he sent it back to me. And sure enough, it was working. It works great. I have it now here, and it looks great too. And it was such a nice thing for somebody to do that. And then we just started talking, and I looked at his website, and he had video games for sale that he made. So I haven't played it yet because I want to do it for my YouTube channel, but I went ahead and I bought it from him to show my support for small business. And it's a Coleco Vision game called Arcadion, and it something like Galaga from what I was looking at the gameplay. And somebody made a really bad review about it, but I'm not gonna look at it that way. I'm really gonna support it and check it out. And he even signed it for me, which was really nice of him.
Nice.
So really humbled by that.
Yeah,
Heck
real
yeah.
quick. Video that the review guy did, I saw it when you showed it to me, and literally when the first thing that came out of his mouth was something negative, it looked like he just wanted to just attack everything, every single nitpick, everything. He attacked every single thing, the artwork, the gameplay, the sound, this and that, and just gave it a bad review. Like, come on, really, for real?
Yeah,
and this is bad here, but he just attacked the dude, like he just hated him.
And it was really, really in bad taste because this guy's trying to do something for ColecoVision fans for gaming, and he's made 3 games already. So I definitely want to give it a chance, and I would never say anything bad about somebody making a game. I definitely would be going in this in a positive way. The only thing I would tell him is back here, he needs to put a little story.
and some
maybe some pictures of the game. I gotta tell him that in a very cool way. I'm sure he'll but I tell him put a little story back here and a picture, and I think that'd be cool. You are the Renaissance fighter of the alien ship Arcadion, whatever. But
constructive criticism.
yeah, that you should be able to. That's important when you're a creator. That people like your good friends can give you good advice to do better things, better videos, because you're not gonna know everything, and it's important for people that have been there and done it if they're your friend, they're gonna tell you. So that's good. So, anyways, I also picked up recently this WWE 2K22. It is for the PS5, and if you like pro wrestling, and if you like the legendary Rey Mysterio Jr., you can play his whole career story from WCW all the way up till now. And it's a great, great story mode. You will enjoy that. If you don't know anything about Rey Mysterio, he is one of the most legendary wrestlers of all time. And he's a small dude too. Also, I've been playing this game recently. I think it is amazing. Star Wars.
Oh, nice.
This game, wow! Everything about this game, the music, graphics, the controls, it's fantastic. I mean, I've played this for at least 12 or 13 hours already, and it's just a great game.
Which game is that? I couldn't see. Jedi what?
It's called Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh yeah, I heard it was really good.
Game,
I heard it was
yeah.
really good.
It's if you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna love it, and if you're not, you're still gonna love it. It's a totally new story, and you don't have to know much about Star Wars to enjoy it. I picked the game because I saw good reviews about it. It's an indie game. It's called V Simulator for the PS4, and basically you play as a bee in an everyday environment. Like dealing with predators and humans and all that stuff. So I haven't played it yet, but I wanted to show you guys V Simulator.
Try to show us. It's like this is blue.
Yeah. And then the last game I picked up recently, I've been wanting to pick this game up for a while, but I always like for the prices to go down. I mean, I spent $100 on WWE, and that hurt. So I got this game for $20. It's called The Last of Us Part 2. I'm sure some of you guys know about the series. It's a great zombie apocalyptic game. And then I know we're winding down, so I'm going to jump into something else that I really wanted to talk about. This is going to be fast. If you are a retro game collector like myself, and you want to play retro video games, of course, you have your retro art on your computer. But there is a new way now to play games on a console. And this particular console plays video games all the way from the 3rd generation of gaming all the way up to the 5th generation. So mainly that means that with this console, you will be able to play Sega CD, TurboGrafx 16 CD, Neo Geo CD, PlayStation, and one of the hard ones to emulate, the Sega Saturn. Okay, and on top of that, with this new system that is coming out, it will be compatible to play NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, 32X, and TurboGrafx 16 cards. Now, this system was originally called the Retro Blocks, but months later, the name was changed to the Poly Mega system. Now, this system is really cool because right out of the box, you can play all those CD console base games with your original cards. And this is the first system that is fully licensed to play these games. So it's all legit. It's all legit for you to play these games on the console. And on top of that, you can put the CD game or the cartridge game inside the console, and you can copy it to the hard drive and play it off the hard drive, take the disc out, and put it right back into your shelf.
Nice.
So yeah, this system is going to be really, really cool, really revolutionary. And you got to ask yourself, do you want to make that kind of purchase for this system? Right now, it's $399. And with the $399, you can play all the CD-based systems I just mentioned.
Oh, I want that system. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so ALUCARD knows what I'm talking about, of course. So right off the bat, you're going to be able to play all the CD-based systems. And then the cart systems, you have to buy these things called modules, and they go attached to the system. And those are $80 each, and they come with its own controller. So for the Nintendo, it brings a Poly Mega brand controller, or you can use your original remote, right? Or you can connect the remotes that come from your mini consoles as well. They are compatible with those, such as your Super NES Mini, your Sega Genesis Mini, your NES Mini. So
oh yeah, you can play TurboGrafx games on that. They have a module for TurboGrafx. It's so sweet. Yeah.
Yes, you can play right off the bat. You can play the TurboGrafx 16 dual games, and eventually, they want to bring in more support for other consoles. So they're looking right now into adding Dreamcast, N64, 3DO, the CDI, Game Boy games, Amiga, CD32, and the Atari 2600. But that's, probably going to be in the future.
CDI. What are you going to play on the CDI? Those two Zelda games? I mean, they're kind of fun to land. CDI is so bad, but sometimes so bad can be kind of good sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's the only couple of games I could think that, and Hotel Mario, I think it was.
Hotel Mario and two Zelda games. Yeah, that
cool.
system is like the 3DO is I actually really like. The Atari Jaguar is decent. I actually enjoy it, even though the games aren't great. The CDI though, oh good lord, most of the games on that thing look so awful. But I would love to own one. It's the one system I don't own.
Yeah, they don't mention the Jaguar, which is unfortunate. I really wanted to get a Jaguar recently, but I couldn't jump on that price tag. It was just so much money.
Wait, have they gone up in price that high? Because I have one back here.
The cheapest one I saw was like $400, and that was just with the controller, nothing else.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, okay, we have to do an episode up on here each month because I'm having fun talking with you guys. And,
Cool.
and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go behind this big treasure chest and I'm going to break out some of the stuff because, yeah, I got two Atari Jaguars and I got like 4 controllers for it. And I don't have the CD attachment. And I got some of the games. Yeah, I have them. I've had them since I was 16. I didn't got everything jumped up in
You've got 2. Talk to Javier, man. He might be able to buy one off of you. I mean,
if there's any person that I would give one of my 2 Jaguars to, that would be you. That would be for sure. I would, and if I have anything extra, double Atari games, I'll just give them to you. I that's just how I feel about it. I want to say something to Game Boy Chris when we're done, but I'm gonna let you finish so I don't always cut everybody off because they never shut up.
Thank you for saying that, but yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I told Chris about this. I was like, man, I'm gonna buy an Atari Jaguar, and I went on there, and the prices were just so insane that I just couldn't fathom doing it. It was just I had a budget already in my mind of like 300, and I think I was gonna jump on it on 300, but then there was nothing for that. So yeah, if I find it one day in a yard sale, I'm always hoping that I run into one somewhere in a yard sale or somewhere. Because around here in the Carolinas, believe it or not, there's a lot of stuff that you find that you don't find anywhere else. So maybe one day.
Probably because like over here in Miami, it's a big city. So many people are getting in there compared to like where you're at. There's not a lot to that. So you get, first dibs. You get great choices.
Yeah. There's a lot of wackos over there in South Carolina, and mass murderers and stuff like that.
They gotta bring back Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That's what I want to see back.
Oh man,
Punch Out. It's one of my favorite games.
2 copies of that. I have one that's in really beautiful mint condition.
RAFEW.
And then I have another one with a rental label from Hialeah. Looks really crazy.
You have the Tyson's Punch Out?
I do. I said I had 2 copies. One a really nice minty copy, and the other one's like a rental copy with the rental sticker on it. I kept it just for that.
Huh?
All right.
I kept it just for that. But there's my topic, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the Poly Mega system. It just came out, and you can get it at Walmart or Amazon.com.